probability and odds. We talked about probability a few minutes earlier. So that's all about the and the or and this happening with this happening. And we also had this simple probability of just what is the probability of having, let's say, 5 cars. If there are 20 red cars out there, what is the probability of having 5 of them being manuals or some of that sort, or automatic, whichever. So probability and odds now goes in depth, more in depth. So let's take a look at the next part. And we're talking about probability. And here's a vocabulary word. Probability just is a measure of chance. What's the chance of something happening? Success, it's a hard one, oh my gosh. It means we're reaching the outcome. So if you succeed at graduating, that means you succeeded at passing your classes and everything of that sort. So you reached your outcome. Failure is just not reaching your outcome. So the opposite. Fail, you didn't meet it. You didn't meet your goal. Okay? Now, to go more in depth with everything, because we need to go into a thing called odds, we're going to have to go more in depth with this. So, here is the part that's needed. So write this down. If an event can succeed in S ways and fail in F ways, then the probability of success, P of S, and the probability of failure, P of F, are as follows. So again, probability of success is it's in P of S, or is P of S, and probability of failure is P of F. So before we even go into the P of S and P of F, we know that originally probability is our desired outcome over all the numbers that are there. Desired outcome over all the numbers are there. So when it comes to probability of success, P of S, that's just the success over all the numbers. So whatever it is that you have, a number it is to succeed over all the numbers. Probability of failure is failure over all the numbers. So whatever the number is of failures over all the numbers that are there. Success over numbers, all the numbers, and failures, number of all numbers. Failures over all the numbers. Okay. Now, the biggest thing that is important here, now I want you to draw this pie chart here, or the circle with that looks like a pie chart type thing. Probability of success and probability of failure must match up. They must go hand in hand. So here, I'm going to type this up. Let's say probability of success is on this side. And let's change it to the color red. Make it red. Oh, didn't do it yet. Right? So let's just make this red. And probability of failure is over here. It's capital P. Let's make that blue. Okay. Now, whatever the probability of success is, and on this case, this pie chart, let's say it's over here on this side. It's your probability of success. Went outside the lines. Color inside the lines, people. Color inside the lines. So probability of success plus the probability of failure, which let's say is on this side, it equals what? How much does that equal? Probability of success plus probability of failure. It equals 1 whole. So whenever we deal with this, when we're talking about our probability of success and probability of failure, we're talking about percents. So it should always equal 1 whole, or 100%. So I'm going to write this down here, but we're also going to go back and look at it again. So probability of failure, probability of success plus probability of failure is 100. It's 1. So in other words, if these are percents, you can also write it like this. Probability of success plus probability of failure plus the probability of failure will equal 100%. Let's see if I can get this all online. There we go. So probability of success, probability of failure will equal 100%, or it equals 1. Same thing. Okay, and so before we move on, I think that's the last part before we go into the actual example. Yep, that's the last thing before we go into example. So on the next thing, we're going to actually go into an example, and we're going to pull back some combinations and stuff again, because we like combinations.